Tri-Ca awakens. When the Buddha was still alive, in the city of Xave there was a very rich man named Bodhisattvas. His parents passed away early, so he did not receive a proper education in his childhood. Bodhisattvas has a stubborn personality, making the slightest move and getting angry. He did not have any close friends because no one dared to come close to him. Tri-Ca did not believe in the Buddha, but they respectfully worshipped the 6 pagan monks. Later he suffered a very serious illness. He was in unspeakable pain, but there was not a single person to take care of him. Even the non-Buddhist people who were respected by him, not a single person came to visit. In his dying moments, Bodhisattvas realized that his personality was too harsh and that he had never made a single friend in his entire life, so today he was seriously ill and no one came to take care of him. He then vowed that if only there was someone who could save him from his illness, he vowed to serve that person all his life to repay the favor. He thought again, my temper is not that good, so I was abandoned by everyone a long time ago. Now no one will want to treat me kindly. Only the Buddha is compassionate and equal, saving everyone from suffering, not abandoning any suffering sentient being. Now I really want to go see him, but he is far away, how can I go see him? Bodhisattvas kept thinking like that forever. At that time, far outside the city of Sravasti in Kai Veen Monastery, the Buddha knew that Bodhisattvas had awakened and repented, and that the opportunity to be saved had matured, so he released a beam of compassionate light to shine on Bodhisattvas' body. Making him immediately feel cool. Seeing the image of Buddha in that light, he also felt mentally alert. He knew very well that this was a blessing from the Buddha to him. He was extremely happy and quickly planted 5 feet in the ground to worship the Buddha from afar. The Buddha used his supernatural powers to appear before the Tri-Ca. He saw the world-honored one coming down in person. He was both scared and happy, clasped his hands and bowed. The Buddha asked, "Which suffering do you find most unpleasant?" "White world-honored one. The suffering of the sick body is very unpleasant, but I find the suffering of the sick mind even more unpleasant. Now both my body and mind are seriously ill, my body and mind are both suffering and uncomfortable." Tri-Ca replied. The Buddha then used his boundless supernatural powers to choose a magical remedy called Bok Confucius and gave it to Tri-Ca to drink. After drinking it, his suffering immediately ended. And his body and mind felt unusually refreshed. Tri-Ca recovered from his illness, so he believed in the Buddha very much. He opened a gathering with the most wonderful gifts to offer to Tathagata and the monks, and also used clothes worth millions of taels of gold to make offerings. The Tri-Ca also made a vast vow, vowing forever and ever to serve great compassion, cure the physical and mental illnesses of sentient beings, and make sentient beings happy. The Buddha heard the Tri-Ca vow like that and smiled. Venerable Ananda clasped his hands and asked the Buddha to tell him the reason for this smile. The Buddha replied, after the elder Tri-Ca recovered from his illness, he set up a group of boys to make offerings. And also took the vow of Bodhi, in the future he will be fulfilled. Buddha, there is no limit to the generosity of sentient beings, so I smile with joy. The Buddha never abandoned sentient beings, no matter what kind of person they were. As long as that person awakens and repents, he or she will be saved and be saved by the Buddha.
Thank you for spending your valuable time on my channel journey to enlightenment. Wishing you a very peaceful and happy day. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my support channel. See you in the next video.